back to the assholes.
Oh yeah.
The ISIS militants.
I believe it's
It's is.
Is.
No, it's ISIS.
He's making fun of me. Is. We're talking about is this morning.
They actually took over a major dam that could flood
Where's this?
the entire country of Baghdad.
Really?
The Providence or whatever you
We have a link to this?
They were trying to find their phone in the pond.
This is quoting Newser. I'll go ahead and
get
the
that
link
up on the
down for
Facebook.
you.
Yeah. Put that on Facebook. That's so they have control of this dam.
They have control of the dam that could threaten the lives of over 200,000 citizens of Baghdad.
Hydroelectric dam, I would assume.
Didn't really give much details.
Yeah, if it's a hydroelectric dam, now they got control of everybody's electricity. Forget the oil. They know they're losing that. Outgunned on that one. We got any military veterans? Anybody out there listening? We'd love to hear from you. We always support our vets.
Yeah, because I really don't know shit.
Yes.
Yeah. I try to keep up as much as I can, read the articles, do what I can to keep up on what's going on. I just know
It was a hydroelectric.
It was a hydroelectric dam. So yeah, they can control the electric to the region, shut everything down. And
They've also managed to apprehend an oil rig.
Really?
Take control of some oil.
Now things are getting hot over there.
Now we're gonna go over there.
Oh yeah,
that oil.
yeah, right, exactly. SEALs are coming. Paulie, what do you think?
The Navy SEALs are coming.
Navy SEALs are going to be coming. Paulie, you still with us over there?
I got some audio.
Yeah, I'm still with you. I was actually,
right.
My buddy was out of the room when I gave him that shout out. And why don't you guys go ahead and spit that phone number out again? I'd like to try and see if we can get a regular South Carolina. You know, one of the Carolina people get us a regular call in her.
352
for South Carolina.
Oh, go ahead, Tia. Get the number out there.
It's 352-410-2084.
There you go.
Yes.
Perfect. What's the Facebook
All right,
page,
if
Tia?
you heard that, Sonny, go ahead and give me a call. We'd like to hear what's going on in the Carolinas. Like I said, I used to live up there in Greensboro, North Carolina for a while. And I always like to hear what's going on in the news in the beautiful Carolinas.
Yeah, definitely. When we'll make it a regular thing if they want to call in and give us the news.
Yeah.
Now this is that link. Hayden ISIS seizes major dam. Okay, let me get this up here. I'm sorry, Paulie. Go ahead. I'm going to work on a link.
I said, well, yeah, he could be a regular caller. He's a late night worker, security guard, so he tends to be up this hours in the morning.
And his name was again? I do apologize for that.
Well, his gamer name, I'm not going to announce his name on the thing, but his gamer name is Sonny. We call him Sonny.
All right, Sonny. So, Sonny, if you want to call us in, definitely call us. And Tia, what's that number one more time?
The number is 352 area code 410-2084.
Yeah, give us a call. We'll be glad to get you
I'm going to have to
online.
interject here. I just ran into probably the funniest article I've ran across yet.
All right, go for it. By the way, I put the link to this that article we talk about ISIS seizing dam. Go ahead.
Now this goes back to the little Village Idiot contest thing.
Oh, I didn't have
we're back to the Village Idiot contest. Here we go.
A selfie turned deadly for a 21-year-old man last weekend thanks to a toxic mix of alcohol and a loaded gun. After a night of drinking with two friends in Mexico City, Oscar Otero Aguilar decided to take a picture of himself with his loaded .45 caliber pistol pointed at his head. Unfortunately, he appears to have accidentally pulled the trigger, unloading a bullet straight into his forehead and killing himself.
He should have killed himself.
I told you accidents happen.
Oh my God! Yeah, when he was born.
I'm just saying.
That's where the accident started.
I don't know. I still like the lady who stole the python from the pet shop, gets in a car accident as soon as she leaves. Cops show up, find her being choked by said stolen python, and then find out that she stole it and gets put in jail for it. I think that is total Village Idiot.
What else do we have on this ISIS dam story? Because that was pretty
interesting.
funny.
I know.
Yeah, I gotta say, yesterday that was pretty good. What else do we have on an ISIS dam seizure? I didn't look at the article here. I put it up on the Facebook page for anybody who wants to check it out, which is interesting because
article here a little bit.
Anybody takes that dam, they can run the region with that. So here's one. Check this out. Cop smells weed, and we're going to get on the subject here of cannabis here soon. I would like to try and get our cannabis expert to call in. Mr. Minardi, if you're listening, go ahead and give us a shout. Cop smells weed, so naturally this 16-year-old kid, boy, is brutally beaten. Paul, you might want to listen to this. 16-year-old kid was being harassed because a police officer suspected he was privy, whatever the hell, I don't know. This somebody screwed up. Anyway, he was privy. See, he was privy to a heinous crime, a heinous criminal activity of an investigation, the smoke of the marijuana plant. Okay.
How is that heinous?
It's a heinous crime to smoke weed. Don't you know that?
Oh, it's so horrible to smoke weed.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Lock you up forever, bro. Throw you in prison.
I disagree.
Toss away the key. Yeah, the government said it's bad for you, don't you know? They know everything.
You know, like the ISIS, I'm going to form my own Islamic State.
Yeah, easy.
Man, it's terrible.
Listen for the helicopters coming now.
Smoking cannabis creates gluttony.
What's that?
Smoking cannabis creates gluttony.
Oh yeah, it makes you go. What is the Reefer Madness, man? Don't you know?
And sloth.
Anybody ever
awesome
see that movie? Have you watched it? Have you ever watched Reefer Madness?
Their faces are hilarious.
Reefer Madness. It's a propaganda movie that our government. Paulie, explain what Reefer Madness is.
Well, nowadays it's more like a comedy skit. Reefer Madness was started back in, I believe it was the 60s, late 60s maybe, early 70s.
I know it was black and white.
60s. And it's a little film clip showing a guy who smokes marijuana, completely goes insane, and kills his buddy, and freaks out, and I think he kills his wife and all this stuff. I mean, just the way the guy goes insane, it's like, oh my God, you're trying to kill me. What's going on? I mean, it's a complete comedy skit. I mean, I guess back then it was taken seriously, but people who watch it today do nothing but crack up and laugh. It's more.
That's why we have all of this reform, because of the government and all of the stupid fucking films like that. Pardon my French, I just dropped it. So next week, I got lunch. Yay. I love how when somebody drops it, she looks up at the sign. Like, wasn't me.
You want to make sure all the signs were put up.
I know, and that's the worst part.
On everybody hear about the word, and you're the one using it the most.
Thanks, Paul.
I think I have the counter.
I just ran my own foot over. Paulie put the thing in reverse and said, "What'd you hit?"
Well, you're Lou. We've been on. This is the third day, and you're probably on 3 weeks worth of lunch already.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's hard. Everywhere you look, it says it.
Yeah, frack happens.
No F-bomb.
Yeah, frack happens. Yeah, everywhere you look, there's no F-bomb sign. So, you know, I'm reading it up there. Here.
Literally the word
Look, I got one under my microphone.
Every time you look, you can see it.
Tia, when you get a chance, you'll have to come over here after the show and see this one.
Okay.
I got one right here on my table.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I do good by staying away from that.
Hayden don't even look at him. Yeah, and he doesn't even read anything with an F. Yeah, he's like, F? No. All right, so here's one out of Denver. More stuff about weed. Unable to arrest people for weed, Denver PD find new ways to waste tax money. So basically, unable to make all the revenue that they were making for making the illegal and illogical marijuana arrest, they've moved to fireworks. So on the Facebook page, there's a picture of a guy with his SUV open, and it's loaded up with fireworks. So that's their new revenue stream, peeps. You're going through Colorado with fireworks, careful, you get busted. Doesn't that sound pathetic, bro?
Yeah, they're going to go broke, the police.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're not going to have nothing to do.
They're going to really charge the real criminals.
The whole drug war thing, since we're on the topic.
Go for it. Hit it.
I know most of us are anti-drug war, and we're all pro-legalization as far as marijuana goes. But there is a new drug fresh out of Russia that is hitting the streets. It's basically a synthetic, talking
about crocodile.
Kind of like the way they make meth, that crocodile stuff.
Yeah,
it's hit Florida. And that stuff is lethal, instantly addictive. I mean, you start getting the reason they call it crocodile, as soon as they shoot it up, they start getting green scales in the spot. I mean, we're talking...
Doesn't it rot your skin from the inside out?
It's nasty.
Yeah, it basically just rots everything. I mean, we're talking...
If y'all want to see something nasty, look that up. Look up crocodile.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, look
I
up
don't
that
even want to see
rocket.
it.
That might be something to post on the page too. I mean,
No, I'm good.
I believe everybody
Pieces of
has
their
the right
body
to
look
do
like a
whatever they
blob.
want as
They
long
just
as they're not
fall
hurting
off.
nobody. But if I catch anybody on the streets,
Like your arm
trying
could just
to push
slip off
that
the bone.
stuff,
Dead.
That's fucking gross.
Yep.
But it all depends on how you cook it.
All right, so
That's why we got to trust our pharmaceutical companies.
I got some good news, guys. I signed up for this website, which is pretty cool, and it helps us get guests come on the radio show and people that, authors, things of that nature. So I've got about 5 requests, and there's actually one that I'm hoping she's an author, and she's done a bunch of books about big pharmacy and all of that, and how they've lied and deceived, and so I'm actually hoping to get her on.
I would. I'd like to talk to her.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be pretty interesting, and to bring a whole nother point of view,
Very enlightening.
and which will bring me back to the point of legalizing cannabis. Because listen, guys, if you go back, just Google cannabis in the Bible. All right, if you're a religious person, and that's the reason why you don't want cannabis legal, go Google it.
Some of the burning bush, huh?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm talking about all sorts of things that they've used cannabis and hemp and everything that they've used it for. Look at the benefits of what it can do for the planet. All right, carbon footprint wise, than the advantages it has for making clothes, for making fuels, the seeds. Listen, I used to want to produce my own biodiesel. And it just so happens that when you're looking into things, you look things of that nature, biodiesel. You look at the seeds and pressing, so you can get your own clean oil source instead of recycling oil from dirty restaurants and things like that.
Yes.
Just so happens that what's up? What'd you find?
I'm having a hard time reading that.
All right, just so happens that hemp seeds and marijuana seeds, cannabis seeds, hold some of the best and cleanest oil there is for biodiesels. So, and I know we were talking about it. You wanted to do the agro biodiesel with the vegetation, the algae, yes, which is a hard route to go because with algae, it's a living organism, and if you have one problem with the water that algae is growing in, you lose your whole stock. So you have to watch that.
There was a governor a couple decades ago, I think it was Arkansas governor, was trying to push pro-legalization, and one of his points was he was running his Mercedes-Benz on biodiesel made from hemp seeds.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't remember the incident. I mean, I don't remember when it was, but I remember hearing about all of that, and it was the same time there was a guy going all over the TV. He was buying just regular bottles of vegetable oil out of the supermarket and dumping it into his diesel Mercedes-Benz, and off it would go. Is that one of the... Okay, I thought it was a cat trying to bust in. We have animals all over the studio, folks, and the cats, when I'm in here alone, they just love to come in here and hang out with me. Yeah. When it's only me in here and I'm doing my editing and things of that nature. So, all right. So, condition at center of NFL lawsuit targeted by medical marijuana company. Did you hear about that? A plant-based pharmaceutical company is working on developing medical marijuana treatment for chronic traumatic endocalopathy, CTE, degenerative disease that affects people, particularly athletes. All right, listen. So basically, here we go. The NFL has discovered another way to use. Listen.
To use steroids?
No, it's a plant-based pharmaceutical company. It's cannabis. We're talking about cannabis. All right. Medical marijuana, things of that nature. We have another discovery of how this plant that the government has made illegal, prosecuted, persecuted, ruined, wasted, destroyed, and otherwise became money-mongering organization over a plant that has been now proven all over the place, all over the world, to have medical benefits, to have planetary-wide benefits for the environment. I mean, just come on, really. You heard Michael Minardi say it yesterday. People, wake up. It's a plant. It should be available for all to use. I mean,
I think most of us are awake. It's just our government stopping us.
Well, that's what I mean, you know. But you know what the thing is my opinion.